Hey everybody, today we're going to be looking at Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. If you've played the game before, you probably won't find this video interesting, but if you're thinking about buying it, or you've maybe only just seen bits and bats, then I'm going to quickly talk you through all the different menus. So this is the menu that you face at pretty much any station. Other stations may not have certain things that other stations have. So for the purpose of the video today, as you can see here, we're in the commodities and we're going to buy a full cargo of tea. I only have a cargo of 24, so we can't get a lot. This is a quick look at the hard points: beam lasers, cannons, fragment cannons and so on. And you'll be able to buy different classes of these depending on how big your ship is. So next we're going to take a quick look at utility mounts. Things like cargo scanners, or things to stop other ships locking onto you, like a chaff launcher. Here we have the core internal. Again, depending on what ship you have, you may be able to get a higher class in each compartment. So there I've got a fuel tank capacity of 16, maybe I could get that to a 32. I decided to have my shield generator in the top, as I find that being protected is rather good. So now we come to the mission board. There's community goals at the top, which will change after a limited amount of time. As you can see here, I've not started this one yet, but some quite good rewards to be done from the community goals. And then these here are all the other factions at this station. So now we're going to look at the left hand panel, which shows all the transactions, the bounties and things like that. Contacts obviously being ships. And then I think now I'm going to show you the galaxy map. So this is where I am in the galaxy. Yeah, the map's pretty impressive. If you've played a game recently where you thought it really maybe wasn't up to what you thought it should be, you probably wish that Frontier made it. The detail in this game, obviously we'll get to see some graphics later on, but all the little markers that you can see all have a massive system like this in it, and there's, I believe, trillions and trillions and trillions of these on the map. So pretty much if you're playing the game for the rest of your life, you're not going to have time to visit all of them. So this is your right panel. Shows like how long you played the game for, what different parts of the game you've actually modules, which not a lot of people know, but you can change around so that when you're being attacked, certain things will have prioritised power, as it were. We saw quickly that your fire groups. This is your inventory, where materials and any data you may have discovered go. And then depending on what you have, maybe you can give yourself a boost. And then finally, functions at the end. Maybe if you run out of petrol. I've had to use the self-destruct a few times, as I didn't really know what I was doing. This game really is overwhelming at the beginning. So I'm coming out the station here. And then this is a shot of me going into Super Cruise, which is what you sort of is a good way of getting around quickly, I suppose. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is a hyper jump, where I actually jump from one system to another system. So here we go then, into the hyper jump. And then as we arrive, you can see the star there that you always jump out on facing, unfortunately. And here I was using the system map again to find out where I needed to go, but I just thought I'd quickly show you one of the asteroid belts that you're able to mine from. So there we can see, just looks like a load of rings from far away. It's actually made up of loads of little pieces of rock, or ice in this case. So I got back on track for delivering our tea. As you can see here, we're coming up to the Cabana Keep. I just picked a random station, and I wanted to show you Planetary Landing as well, which is why I picked this one. I've been on a fair few different planets or moons as you're able to land on at the moment, and some really interesting ones as you'll see in my later videos coming soon. So here I came then into land. Luckily I have an auto dock, so it does it for me, which I'd recommend maybe buying at first until you get used to it. As you can see, I've sold my tea there for a pretty crappy profit really. I needed to be in a bigger ship, but for the purpose of the video it's done its cause. As Elite Dangerous can be, well, is a grind. You're going to spend a lot of time building up your money, but there's definitely lots of fun to be had with the game as well. This is some footage of me and Commander Big Show going to look at a black hole in Maya, and to be honest I think he was a little annoyed he couldn't crash into it, as we just seemed to hit some kind of, there we go, body exclusion zone hit, and we couldn't get any closer. I was rather happy about that, as I didn't want to lose my ship and my money and whatever else. But yeah, really crazy place, and I definitely suggest for people to come and have a look at this. It's quite a way out, so you may want to wait until you've got a bigger ship and you can do bigger jumps and things like that. But yeah, definitely a great little place to come. Another cool site here. On the way back we stumbled across a capital ship, which I'm guessing was Empire, because they were quite happy for me to have a drive through and have a bit of a nosy about. But if you look in the middle radar there, they've just sent a load of ships out to try and blow Commander Big Show up. So I don't know whether he decided he were going to fire or what, but if you can see there in the top middle to the left, the red rings means that he's lost his shield, and then the thing underneath is his health. So luckily he manages just to get out of there with about a quarter of his health left. And that just about does it for this quick look at Elite Dangerous. But don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'll be putting some more up soon.